When you're out on a mission, training hard, or just making sure you're prepared for anything, having reliable, rugged gear can make all the difference. That's why gear made right here in the USA gets so much love. It's built tough, tested to the limit, and designed for people who depend on it when it really matters. From everyday carry gadgets to full-on tactical kits, there's a lot of smart, mission-ready stuff out there. So in this video, we're going to show you the 30 best USA-made tactical military gear and gadgets that are definitely worth having. Updated price and purchase links are down in the description below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin. If you want to carry enough rifle mags and small tools for a long mission without looking like you're wearing a small arsenal, that's where the D3 CRX from Haley Strategic shines. It's built to sit low and slim when you run it with a harness, so you can wear it under a loose jacket or sweatshirt. That means on low-vis patrols, or when blending into a civilian crowd, you stay discreet but ready. Practical design choices make it actually useful. 4 integrated magazine pouches fit standard rifle mags, think 5.56 and similar sizes, with adjustable shock cord and pull tabs so rounds stay put during movement. Plus, the pouch backs accept MP2 inserts if you want rigid, positive retention without fiddly straps. There are also 4 elastic utility pouches for pistol mags, flashlights, or even 37 or 40mm rounds, plus 2 Velcro admin pockets up front for small kits like a compass or GPS. Well, it's modular, but depends on buying a few extras to reach full potential. MP2 inserts or harnesses aren't included. Yet that modularity is a plus, letting you scale load and comfort to mission tempo. For someone who needs a low-profile option that can become a full combat placard fast. Overall, this rig balances concealment and readiness cleanly. When you need gear on and off fast without tools or wobble, a real quick-release plate matters, so have a look at the Magpul QR Rail Grabber. It's a compact, adjustable quick-release adapter made to mate with ARMS 17S style footprints, so if you run compatible bipods or mounts, this thing turns a fiddly attachment into a single knob action. For someone setting up a shooting position and needing to move or stow gear quickly, that speed reduces setup time and keeps you focused on the job. The dual clamping mechanism tightens down to sit slim on the rail, so your profile stays clean and you avoid snag points. A knurled adjustment knob is easy to reach and fiddles close to the body of the adapter so it doesn't hang out or catch on the kit machined from mil-spec aluminum. It's built to take hard use and still deliver a stable platform for precise shooting. It's family-made in the US, which matters to units that prefer domestically sourced hardware. Overall, if your kit needs fast transitions and a rock-solid mount, the QR Rail Grabber cleans up that workflow. You want a magazine carrier that's simple, weatherproof, and flexible enough to change with mission demands. That's the promise of the polymer pistol, Taco V2. It's a hard-shell taco made from polymer, so it sheds water, wipes clean, and holds its shape with repeated use. For operators who swap loadouts between patrols, vehicle duty, or breaching tasks, the V2's slim profile and stacking options make it easy to mix and match magazines. Now, talking about its functionality, it keeps mags accessible but secure. A slightly taller back panel helps guide magazines back in quickly during reloads, and an integrated shock cord tail storage spot hides excess bungee so nothing flaps or snags. Even the mounting is flexible. The MAL versions clip on with HSG clips for easy attachment to vests or PALS panels. Well, the hard shell may give you less fine-tuned retention than a soft pouch with adjustable flaps. Still, made in the US, the polymer pistol, Taco V2 is a smart staple for any kit where quick access and weather resistance matter. Now, when you want a blade that deploys fast and works one-handed, then check out the Xolotl automatic from CRKT. Designed by Michael Rodriguez, a former Green Beret, it basically uses a dual-action OTF system with a spine-mounted slider. Push forward to deploy and pull back to retract. That one-handed action works with gloves and is handy outdoors, in tactical moments, or in emergencies. The 3.5-inch spear point blade is forged from Magna-cut steel, ground on both edges for cutting efficiency, and finished with a titanium nitride coating for durability. Rodriguez added 21 skeletal ribs on the machined aluminum handle, one for each year of service. People praise the fast deployment and simple mechanics. At just 3.2 ounces, it feels lightweight in your pocket, and the MagnaCut holds an edge well. The reversible pocket clip supports left or right carry. Though the OTF mechanism adds complexity, the double-edged blade isn't ideal for single-edge tasks, and MagnaCut can be harder to touch up in the field than basic carbon steels. But overall, built in the USA, this model really feels made for serious operators. You need a laser that actually helps you make the first hit at long range. That's the whole point of the Raptor Xe. It's a Class 3B aiming device built for snipers and precision shooters who want more than a dot. They want a whole toolkit: red visible laser, a near-infrared laser, a variable NIR illuminator, and a laser rangefinder all on one optical bench. That means you can actively range a target, get a ballistic solution, and then use the same unit to illuminate or mark with NIR. In practice, that gives you speed and precision. The onboard ballistic computer reads temperature, pressure, humidity, inclination, cant, and heading, so the Raptor Xe helps narrow the guesswork. You can feed wind manually or via Bluetooth for a tighter solution. The large OLED shows solutions in mils, MOA, or inches, so whether your team talks metric or not, you're covered. It's smaller and lighter than older Raptors, which helps keep your rifle balanced for follow-up shots. It's high-end and complex, so training and battery discipline matter. It runs off a single CR123 battery, but for units that need long-range precision and networked situational awareness, the Raptor Xe bundles a lot of capability into a compact package. If you want fast access without sacrificing security, the 7TS is basically the compromise you hope for. The holster locks your weapon automatically with Safariland's ALS system when you holster it, but it's open top so your draw stays natural and fast. Swipe the thumb release, and the gun comes straight up. For plainclothes ops or undercover work, where you might have to go from concealed to lethal in a heartbeat, that combination is calming, secured when holstered, instant when you need it. The Safari 7 nylon blend keeps things quiet and won't rub your gun's finish raw, and raised interior standoffs create a little air gap so dirt and moisture don't sit against the firearm. It's built to survive rough environments too, structurally sound from 300 degrees Fahrenheit down to -50 degrees Fahrenheit. So whether you're in a desert truck or a cold weather stakeout, it still functions. It comes with both a paddle and a belt loop and is user adjustable for cant or cross draw. Small downside: it's not a soft, low-profile concealment sock. It's a rugged holster, so if you truly want zero print under a suit jacket, you'll still need smart clothing choices. But if your priority is speed, retention, and durability in a concealment setup, the holster blends those needs really well. When the mission calls for a reliable fixed blade that won't quit, the KA-BAR 1271 Fighter is the kind of old-school tool you reach for without thinking. It's an 8-inch blade made from 1095 Crowvan steel on a full tang, with a Creighton G handle that gives you a solid, non-slip grip even when things get wet or messy. Partial serrations on the blade give you a quick edge for cutting cordage or fibrous material, and it ships with a leather and cordura sheath so you can carry it on a belt or rig easily. For tactical use, it's simple: chopping, prying, breaching small obstacles, clearing brush, or emergency utility tasks. It's built more for work than finesse. The steel takes an edge well and is easy to sharpen in the field, though it's not stainless. So you need to keep it oiled and maintained if you're operating in salt or wet environments. The leather sheath looks classic and holds the knife securely, but if you're rough on gear, a modern Kydex sheath would be lower maintenance. Overall, if you want a dependable, no-nonsense fighting and utility knife with proven materials and feel, the 1271 is honest about what it is: rugged, serviceable, and ready to work. Next, we've got the SureFire X300VB. It feels like the kind of upgrade you only get from a company that actually builds gear for real-world use, and this USA-made light blends the familiar X300 toughness with a dual-spectrum setup that lets you handle bright white light work or low-profile night vision tasks without having to change equipment. Instead of juggling extra accessories, you simply roll the self-locking selector ring and move between a clean 350 lumen beam that cuts through dark rooms and outdoor spaces with ease, or a 120 milliwatt infrared output, making it ideal for quiet movements or low-signature operations where staying hidden matters more than anything else. And the light mounts securely to both pistols and long guns through its T-slot thumbscrew clamp, which keeps everything tight even when the recoil gets sharp. It is the kind of gear you set up once, trust completely, and forget about until the moment you actually need it. Overall, it's a dependable light that you can mount once and rely on in any situation. If you like the idea of a real working fixed blade but don't want a sword on your hip, the Silent Hero 4 is the sweet spot. It started as a big, hard-use knife for anti-poaching teams, but the designer trimmed the overall size down so you get almost all of that capability in something you'll actually carry every day. Functionally, the Silent Hero 4 is built for chores that matter in the field. Clean cuts, controlled slicing, and utility work where a stout fixed blade beats folding knives for speed and durability. The 4-inch cutting edge and hunter's point profile give you a predictable bite for processing cordage, food, or light shelter work, while the thinner blade thickness makes it easier to slice and control than its big sibling. The choice of 1095 carbon steel means the blade holds a good edge and is simple to sharpen in the field. It ships with a Kydex sheath instead of leather, which is quieter, lower maintenance, and faster to reholster. Honest note: carbon steel wants a little love. Wipe and oil it after wet or salty use. But if you accept that basic upkeep, the Silent Hero 4 gives you a compact, hard-working fixed blade that actually gets used instead of collecting pocket lint. When you want a plate carrier that's fast to get into, keeps things light, and actually works with modern placards and pouches, the Strandhogg V3 is designed exactly for that problem. It leans heavily on FirstSpear's 6/12 laser cut platform and Tube's rapid closure technology, so you can don and doff quickly, run a clean loadout, and swap placards without wrestling with webbing. That matters when you need to transition from vehicle to foot, or when mission scope changes and you have to reconfigure on the fly. The V3's front panel got redesigned with a zippered internal admin pocket and a top loop field for IDs, plus a bottom loop field to accept new FirstSpear admin or magazine placards. In plain terms, you get places to stash paperwork and morale patches, plus tidy modularity for extra mags or small admin gear. The instant access back panel and built-in ventilation channel keep you cooler and let you reach long gunslings or hydration tubes more easily. Comfort padding is focused where you actually feel it, so wearing armor for extended periods is less of a grind. Made in the USA, it's focused on practical durability rather than fashion. And for fast closure systems, lightweight and modular placard support, the Strandhogg V3 gives you a modern, streamlined carrier that plays nicely with contemporary gear and rapid operations. One of the biggest annoyances when using a suppressor is dealing with toxic blowback and that obnoxious first-round flash. The SureFire SOCOM556-RC3 solves both. This next-gen suppressor drastically reduces toxic gas exposure by 60%. And that keeps your face and lungs much happier during sustained fire. It also eliminates the explosive flash that often surprises you when the first round leaves the barrel, thanks to its low back pressure design. Attaching it is a breeze with the fast attach system, letting you mount or remove it quickly without tools. It's also backward compatible with previous SureFire SOCOM fast attach muzzle devices, making it versatile for operators who upgrade in stages. Despite its compact design, just adding 3.8 inches to your weapon, it maintains full maneuverability so you can move freely. And at 17 ounces, it's light enough that it won't throw off your balance. Overall, this one gives you a cleaner, safer, and more controlled shooting experience while keeping your setup practical and reliable. For anyone who spends time in the field or in tactical situations, this suppressor really elevates your performance while reducing common annoyances. Finding a compact, hard-use knife that's both reliable and stylish can be tough, especially if you want American-made quality. Enter the Demko MGAD20. This knife combines innovative engineering, like the shark lock mechanism, with rugged construction that can handle real-world abuse. Made in the USA, it's part of Demko's high-end MG lineup and balances durability with sleek design. The blade itself is 3 inches of Magna-cut steel, perfect for everyday carry or tactical use. The handle comes in either smooth or milled titanium, offering a comfortable grip that doesn't slip, even in tough conditions. At just over 7 ounces, it's easy to carry without weighing you down. Some users note that the G10 texturing can be a bit rough on pockets at first, and the pocket clip is stiff initially, requiring a short break-in period. But these are minor trade-offs for a knife that performs exceptionally well under pressure. So, for collectors, everyday carry enthusiasts, or anyone who needs a tough, dependable folding knife, this Demko proves that American-made knives can be both elegant and brutally effective. Protecting your hands in high-risk environments can be tricky, and most gloves either sacrifice protection for dexterity or feel bulky and uncomfortable. That's where the Magpul Breach Gloves 2 come in. These gloves combine top-of-the-line materials like fire-resistant Nomex and D30 knuckle protectors with a thoughtful design that keeps your hands agile and comfortable. The pre-curved D30 knuckle protectors are shaped for comfort and meet high safety standards for both motorcycling and work, so that your hands are ready for serious impact and abrasion. And the goatskin leather and ergonomic overlays make sure your grip stays solid while giving you a soft, flexible fit, and the Magpul gun gusset overlay adds extra reinforcement to the thumb to reduce wear. They also include modern conveniences like touchscreen-compatible thumbs, rolled fingers for a better fit, and a webbing loop for easy storage. Some users have noticed the wrist area can wear a bit with extended use, but that's a small trade-off for the protection these gloves provide. So, if your environment exposes your hands to fire, impact, or rough handling, the Breach Gloves 2 are a premium choice that keeps you safe and nimble at the same time. When you need bright, reliable light and can't afford mistakes, then the Streamlight TLR 1 HPX is worth looking for. It puts out a massive 1300 lumens and reaches about 555 meters, and it runs on either an SLB9 rechargeable pack or 2 batteries. Practical user features make it simple to keep going in the dark. A hinged face cap and easy release controls let you swap batteries from the front without taking the light off the gun. That's huge when every second counts. The light has rear paddle switches you can program, with both momentary and constant on options and a selectable strobe for tactical use. At a bit over 5 ounces, it's solid but not heavy. It's a single output light, which is very bright, so there's no low-power mode for delicate tasks. Some users wish it had that. A few have reported switch problems after long use, but Streamlight's warranty usually covers those issues. Built and assembled in the US, it's priced higher than budget lights. Yeah, but you're paying for durability and professional-grade performance. So, if you want an ultra-bright weapon light, this one can be a strong choice. If you've ever felt weighed down or bulky while trying to carry your essential gear, the Blue Force Gear 10-speed M4 chest rig might be just what you need. It is designed for operators who need quick access to ammo without carrying unnecessary bulk. So, it holds 4 M4 magazines securely, but its ultralight, low-profile design is slim enough to hide under everyday clothing if the situation calls for it. The magic comes from its 10-speed elastic system. It keeps your mags locked in place, yet you can grab them within seconds when it counts. On each side, there are 3x3 mole fields, perfect for stashing trauma kits, pistol mags, or small utility pouches. The rear strap isn't just a strap. It doubles as an emergency drag handle and even has a hook and loop area for patches, plus a hidden pocket for mission-critical documents. People who've used it rave about its feather-light weight and packability, making it great for rapid deployment or emergencies. Well, one thing to note, the shoulder straps run a bit large, so smaller-framed users may need to adjust them quite a bit. Overall, the 10-speed isn't about carrying everything under the sun. It's about smart, minimalist design that delivers exactly what you need, when you need it. Next, we've got the Skull Crusher's extreme sidekick from Tops, often called SXS, which comes straight from the mind of survivalist E.J. Skull Crusher, Snyder. Built on his real-world experience in both combat and wilderness survival, this knife was made to deliver maximum performance in a compact package. Here, the blade measures 5.25 inches, with an overall length of a bit over 10 inches. It is crafted from 1095 carbon steel, one of the most proven survival steels, offering a mix of edge retention, toughness, and ease of sharpening. A black traction coating protects it from rust and glare. The handle is linen micarta, known for being grippy, durable, and dependable, even when wet. What makes this unique is its philosophy. Instead of being oversized like many survival knives, it compresses all that capability into a manageable form. It is big enough for chopping and slicing tasks, but small enough for everyday field carry. That balance makes it useful not just in wilderness situations, but also in tactical applications where reliability can mean the difference between life and death. When you need a plate carrier that moves with you, the Ferro Concepts FCPC V5 delivers a lightweight USA-made platform tuned from real SOF feedback for mobility, protection, and modularity. Made in the USA, it's the result of a decade of feedback from special operations personnel, delivering a lightweight platform without sacrificing protection or functionality. The 500 denier Cordura laminate, which is tough enough to handle abuse while strategically saving weight where it matters most. Its contoured design follows your body's natural movements, while the modular layout allows for a personalized fit. Now, on the front, it includes strap hardware that can be swapped to your preferred side, one mini Cobra buckle, and a welded steel ring, plus a full-width chest admin pouch compatible with the kangaroo insert half pocket. The rear features laser-cut laminate moly, side zippers for back panels, a Velcro cummerbund attachment, and elastic comm loops. Keep in mind it's not compatible with other manufacturers' panels, and the heavy use of Velcro can be noisy until broken in. Accessories like cummerbunds are sold separately, which adds cost but lets you customize precisely for your body type and mission. Despite that, the FCPC V5 delivers unmatched comfort, mobility, and protection for serious operators. If your sling is a pain to adjust under stress, the Blue Force Gear Vickers sling solves that with Delta Force vetted design and a quick adjuster that gets you from carry to firing position in seconds. So it's kind of the gold standard when it comes to rifle slings. This isn't some random piece of nylon. It was designed alongside Delta Force veteran Larry Vickers. Basically, it is one of the most trusted two-point slings out there. And it shows. Every branch of the US military and even foreign forces have used it. Now, here is the patented quick adjuster system. So, basically, it lets you go from hands-free carry to shooting position in just a couple of seconds with one pull of the tab. Plus, the 1.25-inch webbing feels balanced. It's not too heavy, and once it breaks in, it's actually pretty comfortable. It's adjustable enough to fit different body types and gear setups, running anywhere from 54 to 64 inches. And unlike some convertible slings that come with a million parts ready to fail, this one keeps things simple and solid. Sure, the webbing can feel stiff at first, but once it molds to you, it's a reliable partner that won't quit when things get rough. When it comes to a reliable tactical folder that's built for real-world use and trusted by professionals, few come close. So have a quick look at the Socom Elite from Microtech. The Socom series has been a gold standard since 1996, and the Elite version represents the evolution of what made the original famous. It's presented here as the Elite Automatic, and the manual design set the standard historically, and whichever iteration you prefer, you're getting a tool shaped for performance. A handle contour that molds naturally into your hand, and a blade set up to work in real environments. Specs show an overall length of 9 inches and a 4-inch blade with a listed weight of a bit over 5 ounces. It's referred to as a fixed blade in the specs, and proudly made in the USA. Well, some users have reported detent issues that needed adjustment, and others note the Socom's substantial size and weight don't fit every carry preference. Those are trade-offs for a robust premium tool. So, if you want a serious tactical automatic that builds on a legacy and delivers uncompromising performance when reliability matters most, the SOCOM Elite is designed to be that long-term workhorse. Now, if your mission outgrows a simple chest rig, but you don't want a bulky plate carrier, then you can check out the Spiritus Systems Thing 3 as a smart solution to expand carrying capacity without compromise. This is a rigid, load-bearing platform designed to either beef up your microfight chest rig or act as a foundation for a custom pouch layout. It gives you a big 4-column double-sided mala field on each side so you can stack pouches front and back and carry more gear for longer missions. The design includes fully articulating buckles mounted on eyelets for real comfort and movement, plus a quick placard attachment system, dedicated loops, and retaining tabs, so you can swap Microfight MKV or MK4 placards or other brand placards fast. The center features another maul field, so you can run things like 3 pouches up front or keep admin items close to your body. When you don't need a placard, it ships with 2 split-bar buckles for easy fat strap attachment. So it basically turns a compact fight rig into a highly capable, mission-configurable platform. Great for teams that need to scale loadout without starting from scratch. Next, we've got another reliable fixed blade that can actually handle tough use. The SOG Seal FX is a great option. This knife was designed based on feedback from professional users, so it's built for real-world performance. It has a partially serrated clip point blade made from CPMS 35VN steel with a black Cerakote finish, which keeps it sharp, tough, and resistant to wear. The blade is 4.3 inches long, with an overall knife length of a bit over 9 inches, and it won Best Factory Fixed Blade at Blade Show West 2019. Talking about the handle, it is fiberglass reinforced nylon with aggressive texturing, so you can hold it securely even if your hands are wet or you're wearing gloves. It comes with a Kydex sheath, making it easy to carry safely. While SOG makes knives in several countries, a lot of their higher-end knives, including the Seal FX, are made right here in the USA. That means you're getting American manufacturing quality and attention to detail. Though some users point out that the clip point shape isn't perfect for every type of task, but for most cutting and tactical needs, this knife is dependable and built to last. You may need a reliable outside-the-waistband holster that's fast and secure, so check out the CQC from Blackhawk Serpa. Made in the USA, it mixes comfort, security, and speed into a slim OWB design you can trust. Here is the patented auto-lock system, which keeps your pistol firmly secured until the exact moment you need it. And to draw, you simply rest your finger in the natural, straightforward, finger-off-the-trigger position on the Serpa's finger tray, apply pressure, and smoothly remove your firearm. You can even adjust the passive retention to dial in the tension exactly to your preference, which helps balance safety and speed. The holster's thin profile is engineered to hug the body closely, which minimizes printing and makes concealment easier, despite being an OWB setup. A speed cut further aids quick draws and effortless reholstering, while also allowing compatibility with reflex sights. Blackhawk also includes both a belt loop and paddle platform, giving you multiple carry options depending on your mission or comfort level. While outside the waistband carry still has some concealment limitations compared to inside the waistband designs, the Serpa CQC handles them better than most. If you want a battlefield-ready fixed blade that won't quit, then have a quick look at the 3V FreeReign from Demko. This knife has a full tang construction of premium CPM 3V steel. Plus, the US-made build makes it a trusted companion for military professionals and hardcore survivalists. This isn't some weekend camping blade. It's the kind of tool designed to take on the battlefield without compromise. What makes it stand out is the sheath system. You can completely take it apart for cleaning. And that might sound like a small detail, but in muddy, bloody, or sandy environments, keeping your gear clean can be the difference between staying sharp and failing when you need it most. Then there's the handle. Rubberized and injection molded with aggressive texturing. Basically, it locks into your hand whether you're in gloves, soaked in rain, or even dealing with less than ideal situations. The flat grind makes cutting efficient, while the drop point shape gives it real piercing power. People often say it feels balanced enough to become an extension of your arm, which explains why it's used for everything from splitting firewood to backing you up in combat. It's not flashy, it's just brutally reliable, and that's exactly why so many professionals keep it close. If your everyday carry needs a light and laser that just works the moment you need it, the Viridian C Series gives compact rail-mounted lasers and LEDs with ambidextrous controls and quick, hassle-free activation. It's a compact rail-mounted laser plus light package made for subcompact pistols and everyday carry. Bright green or red lasers, a punchy tactical LED, and fully ambidextrous controls. Plus, its other appreciable feature is instant on. What happens here is the laser and light activate the moment the gun leaves the holster and shut off when reholstered, which helps when fine motor skills go south under stress. You get configuration choices: laser only, light only, or both, and newer rechargeable models with safe charge power banks and holster retention features for cleaner carry. Overall, it's built for fast activation and solid day-to-day use. Just make sure your holster and draw style play nice with the instant on system. When mobility, protection, and comfort all matter on the same mission, the TYR Pico MVW-DSX plate carrier delivers. Modern and built to adapt without sacrificing wearability. Designed in America with high-quality materials, it adapts to virtually any operation while keeping the operator comfortable and well-protected. A quick-release tactic buckle system allows one-handed donning and doffing, saving valuable seconds in the field. The carrier is constructed with flame-retardant, treated padded spacer mesh and a slotted poly-mesh cummerbund to improve breathability and reduce moisture buildup during extended wear. It also features internal plate retention straps, a patented ballistic framework for added structural integrity, and durable PV materials for longevity. On the front, a mala flap provides attachment points, while low-profile shoulder pads enhance comfort. Additional features include hydration tabs and a reinforced drag handle. While the carrier is highly versatile and protective, some users note that it may feel bulky at first, especially when fully loaded. When clarity and reach matter under stress, the SureFire Scout Pro supplies an ultra-bright, high-output weapon light with a focused beam and rugged, lightweight build that won't mess with handling. Its ultra-high output LED delivers thousands of lumens of blinding white light, giving you both reach and clarity in medium to longer range situations. Thanks to the proprietary total internal reflection lens, the beam is focused straight ahead while also providing enough surrounding light for excellent peripheral awareness. The Scout Pro's new low-profile mount adds unmatched versatility, letting you adjust the light's position exactly how you need it on the rail. Activation is intuitive. Either click the tail cap push button or, on select models, use the pressure-activated tape switch. Built to endure, the body is crafted from lightweight aerospace aluminum, finished with mil-spec hard anodizing, and sealed with O-rings to resist dust and water. Rugged yet lightweight, this light won't interfere with weapon handling. With a run time of about 1 hour and 15 minutes, the Scout Pro ensures reliability when you need it most, a tool that keeps pace with demanding tactical situations. If your holster connection feels uncomfortable, the Blue Force Gear holster adapter fixes that by fitting grid and CHLK belts cleanly, contouring to your hip and giving a stable, low-profile mount with adjustable draw angles. Unlike universal adapters that fit everything poorly, this one was designed specifically for Blue Force Gear's grid and CHLK belts, using their proven Molly- attachment system. The adapter's contoured design follows the natural curve of your hip, eliminating those rigid pressure points that cause discomfort during extended wear. Its low-profile bolt system attaches directly through the belt face, creating a secure and slim connection that feels much more stable than traditional loops. Users also appreciate the 7 adjustable draw angles, letting you fine-tune the setup for your body type and draw preference. It works with similar 3-screw mounted holsters and comes in 2 drop heights: high level or mid-level, so you can choose the position that fits your mission or comfort needs best. In short, this adapter transforms how your holster behaves, keeping it stable, comfortable, and perfectly aligned every time. When handgun maintenance becomes urgent in the field, the real Avid pistol tool fills the gap. It's a compact 19-in-1 multi-tool designed to fit in a pistol magazine pouch, yet it packs titanium-coated stainless steel tools built to resist corrosion in harsh conditions. It includes hex keys, bits, bushing wrenches, a pick or scraper, a Tanto-style knife, and more. Everything you need to adjust sights, clean your firearm, install accessories, or make field repairs. One important note: while the company is American, this tool is manufactured in China, which may matter to some users prioritizing domestic production. Despite that, it performs reliably, offering one-hand operation, high durability, and quality construction. Of course, it's not a replacement for a full gunsmith's toolkit, but for field maintenance and basic modifications, it's indispensable. So, for anyone who regularly uses handguns, the pistol tool becomes an essential companion that keeps your firearm ready without adding bulk or complexity. You've got an OpsCore ECH high-cut helmet, but sometimes you need a little extra, like camouflage, protection, or quieter operations. So, check out this FirstSpear ECH high-cut helmet cover. Made in the USA and fully Berry compliant, it's precision-engineered to fit your helmet perfectly, whether you're free-falling out of a plane or riding in a helicopter. The solid stretch fabric keeps it snug so it won't slip off in the middle of action, and it doesn't block access to your night vision mounts or rail accessories. There are 550 cord tie-down loops for foliage, cable management, or jute, giving you a ton of customization options. It also features IFF loops on the sides and a rear loop for battery packs or counterweights. This cover isn't just functional, it also helps preserve your helmet's finish, dampen noise, and even quietly change your pattern when you need to blend in. The carefully designed material and fit make sure it stays in place without adding unnecessary bulk, letting you move naturally while still giving your helmet extra utility and protection. Basically, if you want your helmet to perform even better and last longer, this cover is a small upgrade that makes a huge difference.